Thank you so much. Wow, that was an introduction. Wow, huh? Now you put me under pressure here, make me really nervous. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving your valuable time this evening to spend with us here. And to learn more about the technology which is Stone Age old on one hand, and on the other hand, almost nobody in the world ever heard about that. And even I'm always surprised because I'm doing this business, like you said, already 20 years. But you always experience facts like that most of the people on this planet never heard about this technology. And it has many reasons why. One of the main reasons is it's probably too good to be true. And we live in a society where all things which sound too good to be true are a little bit scary. And on the other hand, we have a regulated classical medical field where we fit perfectly in. So when you have a problem, you have to go to a doctor, you get diagnosed, and for every diagnosis there is a remedy, there is a medication, needs a prescription, and then you get better, theoretically. This is what the world is about when we talk about health and disease right now. Actually, there's a paradigm shift going on because it cannot be like this in the future. We know that we face a different reality right now. People become older and older. The life expectancy is on a rising factor. People become not 65, 70 anymore. They become 75, 80, 85, even 90 years old in some parts of the world. In some tiny parts, a lot of people become already over 100 years old. So the problem is, with age, we face problems because with age, we deteriorate. Whenever our immune system starts deteriorating, we are more receptive for diseases. And that's the time we are living right now. We face more and more diseases because people become older. That challenges the healthcare systems financially and talking about efficiency. We face new diseases where we have no clue where they're coming from. We have no idea how to treat them. So, it's time for new things. It's time for a new thinking. It's time for open ears and eyes what's going on. And I got the gift that I could start something 20 years ago based on a pretty unfortunate incident, because I always tell people that I have two lives. In my first life, which lasted from my birth till my 26th birthday, because at the age of 26 I was diagnosed with cancer. And this is a disease which you don't want to have in that age. You don't want to have it at all, but especially not in that age. With a guy 26, you think about different things than to deal with the fact that you probably not survive the next day or not, because you suffer from a disease which could be terminal. And that was exactly the message I received at the age of 26. And it hit me out of nothing. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any signs, any pain, nothing at all. It was the only thing what I felt. I had a swollen, close to my hips, there was a little knot here inside. I figured out it should not be there. I went to the doctor said it should not be there, you have to go to the hospital to check what's going on. I went there, they did an ultrasound, and they figured out that there is something inside which needs to be cut out immediately. I went to the hospital, they did a surgery, and they removed a tumor with the size of a fist, which was growing inside there, and I didn't feel that. I had no signs. It hit me out of nothing. I was into professional sports. I was in the early stages of my life. I was a professional skier in the youth national team for Germany. I went into hockey. I was a pro hockey player. Not as good as in Canada, but I did my best. I played with a lot of Canadians. I learned a lot, which was pretty good. So I was, even till today, I have no clue where this cancer is coming from, frankly speaking. No family history, nothing. I was diagnosed with a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma between stage 3 and 4. At that time, statistically, I was 70% dead. It's pretty cool when you get this message. The day before, I was still playing hockey, and then somebody tells you, after the surgery, you are 70% dead. So, dealing with this information at that age is a pretty tough cookie. I'm generally a very positive person, so I took the challenge. I said, okay, I'm 30% alive still. You know, that's the way how you have to think. So let's make it 100 again. And first of all, I went through the whole classical medical procedure. I did a second surgery. They opened me from here to here to take out the whole lymph string. It was a 12-hour surgery. The mortality rate of this surgery is 1%. So one patient out of 100 die from this surgery because it's a very tough surgery. They have to take out all the organs. I don't want to make it too spectacular here, but this is what you have to do. And then because the lymph string is between the spine and the organs, so they have to take everything out. They cut the lymph string from here to here. They did that in order to catch possible metastasis, you know, and then they have to pull everything in again and they have to close you again, you know. And I had a zipper from here to here. It was really that long, you know. And the doctor told me, this was a funny story, he said, you might lose your fertility during this surgery because the nerve, which is responsible for the ejaculation, it's somewhere here in between. And if I'm not taking care, or if I don't look very close, I might cut it and then it's over. This was the thing I was most scared about the whole thing. You get it, I was 26, okay? I'd rather lose anything else, but not that. But I can briefly tell you, he did a great job. You know, I could go a little bit deeper what I did when I woke up first, but I don't want to tell you this, okay?